My name is Rhapsody, welcome back to Atomicrops. We are going to continue the attempt at getting 5 marriages in a single run. Ooh, we started out with crampons and resilience? That's actually really good for a couple of different reasons. Obviously, you know, each of those are really good items. That is one of the reasons. But the secondary reason in particular is that is going to lessen the amount of different things that I can get from golden pupas. God, the game feels like it's absolutely moving through molasses at this point, doesn't it? After a robust year 5. But it will mean that there are fewer things that we can get from golden pupas, so maybe we're more likely to end up with Flamingo Friend or some of the others. Yeah, this is not going to be a challenging run in terms of, like, are we going to live? I'm gonna preface that here. It's just not going to be. However, we do need to do a year 1 run because what we saw in the higher years is that the scarcity of seeds makes it much harder to get this done. Year 1 seems to provide me with the most opportunities, not only to get a bunch of roses, but also to explore quickly enough to get me the roses by the time that I need them. Pickaxe back there, especially because we have the Anemocry. First golden pupa. I don't really want the first golden pupa to be Flamingo Friend because it doesn't really help us at all. But if it's gotta be, it's gotta be, you know. That's our second sunflower in as many camps. I'd feel a lot better if we had 4. So why don't we get towards that? How about this camp gives me another one? Yeah? No? You don't want it? Alright, fair enough. Good lord. They're moving so slow. It really does feel like the game is actually lagging. Quickly get this. Accidentally move just a little too close to the hitbox there. Cleats? Okay. Cleats is a really good early pickup, especially with crampons. Nice, that's another sunflower. We're almost there. I think I'll probably actually continue to explore at night. Yeah, because I'm not going to be able to put mega crops in all of these locations. So I might as well put those down, get a turret. The turret is going to be enough to defend the base by itself already. Great. Basically what I'm looking for here is a final rose so that I can mega crop the 3 roses I already put down. I also don't have any watering on the farm, so yeah, picking up this pig. It's a very large pig here. Picking up this cow is going to help us actually get things to passively grow while we're away in other locations. I'd also really appreciate it if I could find a... No heart there either. Really appreciate it if I could find the forage in this area so that I can get more than 50 for the next season. I still haven't gotten a rose out of any of these? Hey, never mind. Found forage, though. Actually, a minimal amount of forage. So you can see that, like, occasionally the chomping symbol will show up in the top left to say that something's chomping at my plants. But it disappears very quickly thereafter. There's going to be no time for any of them to have actually destroyed any of our plants. Okay. Really annoying we only got a rose at the very end there. Any of those camps could have given us one. And we also missed out on that pickaxe there. No! No, I need that though. It's extremely sad. We can still find it. It's just we don't have all of our problems solved basically instantly. Which is rude. How dare the game not provide me everything I want? Absolutely no resistance. The hitboxes around, moving around that seem just a little janky. Just a little. I should definitely be giving it more space. Do not get me wrong. 100% agreed. But also... yeah, I've definitely not found the flamingo camp in this area yet. I can only tell because I would have way more roses if I had. Gosh, I hope there is one. Is there guaranteed to be a flamingo camp in every area? I thought there was, but I might be wrong. Maybe it's just one of the can spawn kinds of camps. Certainly seems like it, because that's almost full exploration. We still haven't found one. Alright. I'm just gonna quickly sweep around the area, because there's, again, not really that much to do back at the farm. Fine. Let's also mega crop this extremely quickly. And that's going to be all the money we need for this season. Yeah, let's expand to the north by 6. And we'll probably use both the Anemocres as well as the Rain Cloud here. I'm also going to pull up the turrets so that I have the space to mega crop everything. Okay. That'll do. And we'll get rid of the other Anemocre seed immediately after. I want to have a decent amount of money at the end of the first season to gamble with so that I can see if I can get some extra roses out of that. Great. Turret. I can probably plant the turret down in that top line now. Just because it's definitely not interfering with any... it's definitely not interfering with any mega crops being there, because any mega crop would be 1, 2, 1, 2. The top line can't even mega crop right now. Well, I guess it could with resilience. That is true. Wait, we replanted manually? Did I just forget that I had the second Anemocre scroll that I was supposed to put down there? I'll answer my own question. Yeah, almost certainly. Thankfully, we'll have enough to get a good gun, as well as expansion tomorrow. That is to say, bridge repair materials so that I can expand tomorrow. Alright. Come on, polygamy's still on sale. No, these are good things. Take one of each. I don't want to get too attached to any gun, is the thing. You know what? I think I'm just going to take a base gun and then go exploring with that. Maybe I'll upgrade it once. Twice. Okay, fine. Because I don't want to buy like a really good gun today and then tomorrow a squirrel launcher appears and I'm like, oh god. Ugh. If I'd just been patient. And it also doesn't seem like we're going to need that much offensive potential to actually clear these areas. It's year 1, after all. The enemies are made of paper, and our bullets are made of bullets. Bullets are still equally effective against paper. I don't know where I wanted to go with that one. Like, our bullets are made of water? That doesn't sound particularly strong, despite the fact that it'd be very effective against the paper. Well, I guess it depends on the type of paper, but again, that's outside the purview of the phrase. Alright, down into the corner. I'll take the pig there. I don't really know why I'm getting extra terrain. Basically, any decision that doesn't directly or indirectly relate back to roses, I don't really know what I'm doing with it. Like, I guess I could go trees. Ooh, yeah, especially just getting 2 more apple trees from killing that. Trees is now looking even more appealing. Thank you for the speed shroom. Now I can actually finally feel like the game is running at a reasonable frame rate. Okay. Definitely an Anemocreep breed. Still no flamingo down here? Is that actually going to be the case? Another area without a flamingo? If we keep having areas without flamingos, then yeah, how are we ever going to get this achievement? Never mind, there's a flamingo down there. Did I miss the flamingo in the desert? I'm starting to feel like I must have. Let's just go back to base before you can beat me here. Damn it. Alright, well played. Fair and square. You're the fastest of us two. Pull all of this up. And just immediately start trying to turn this into more money for the next season, because we're not going to pull up any of that this season, especially without a rain cloud. Well, I do need to marry someone by day 2 of the next season though, so getting these extra roses down as early as possible would be nice as well. Maybe I should have taken the rain cloud as the second scroll that I took in the forest. Actually, like, I really think I should have taken that. Could have probably gotten both of these crops up tonight. At least we do have some cows. Yeah, absolutely. At least we got that. Alright. I really hope that I don't have to buy polygamy. If I can get it through flirting, that's good. But if I have to buy it from the mayor's shop at the end of a season, it's just not going to work out. We're already pretty strapped for roses. I think I'm gonna mega crop those two because I think they can probably both come up before we go back to town. No, just the one. Nothing there I care about. No polygamy for me there. It's also not in the mayor's shop. Hit the absolute jackpot there. Great. Yeah, can't spend any more of my money. Guess we only really care about bridge repair materials right now then. Alright. Back out on the farm. Get a... actually, no, we can get a second rose going right now, can't we? Yeah, we can if we expand out this way. And then... Well, I mean, I was going to make space for the turret to sit down, but we already have it sitting. So fine. So there's a couple areas up here to the left that we still need to clear. Okay. Take the Whacker tractor. Take that as well. And I actually think I'm probably going to go to the north now. Unlock that and then use that to teleport back to base and then go south. Yeah. While I go through here, I'll try and make sure that I step on as many weeds as possible. Get as much value out of Crampon as I can. Also should have put the Whacker tractor down beforehand. Had just immediately forgotten that I'd had one. Tractor recharge we definitely don't need. I mean, I have crampons. I definitely shouldn't care about chickens at all. Guess there's also no real reason to care about scarecrows at this difficulty level. I hope I can get this in the first couple of runs because I don't really want to run on Rye Year 1 a bunch. I just don't want to train my muscle memory to Year 1. Because then as soon as I play a Year 10 run afterwards, oof, just gonna eat dirt for a while. It'd be bad. Okay. I have one of every type of tree. 3 of one of them in particular as well. Honestly, over the course of this run, I'm probably not going to need damage stats. I don't know if farm stats affect things like seed find chance or anything like that, but heck, I might as well take the gamble. Because the other one doesn't really provide me any benefit. So what, I've got 2 Megacrop roses growing back at base, and I've got 1 turret to defend them. It's the first day of this season. I honestly don't think our plants are in severe jeopardy. But they could be, because they're not the center. Fine, I'm going back home. Okay, if that had approached from the other side, maybe it would have been a problem. So I guess I'm happy to be back here. If nothing else, just for the peace of mind. Alright. So quickly round out those. We'll pull up the turret and then move it to the safe space. Great. I'm pretty sure I have enough roses to get married already. But just in case, I'll still plant 2 Megacrops of them. And just to get money, I'll get a Megacrops pumpkin as well. Ooh, okay, definitely got to keep walking over these. Sunflowers would be great. Specifically, 1 more sunflower is incredible. No? Alright, fine. We could get married today, right? Yeah, I think I will. Still seen no squirrels this entire time. Not loving that. Not loving the lack of squirrels. So 3 to the north. Another 2 to the south, 3 across. Okay, fine. Can't take Spud Zap. I have to go for damage as well if I'm going to be expanding out to other areas. Ugh. Ugh. Yeah, I could water all those crops, but those crops aren't important, so I don't care. Clear. Yep, Harvest Moon definitely. Weed Whacker does nothing for us because we have the crampons, and that's how we're going to take care of all that stuff. Sure, that should have been Rain Cloud again. I can't believe I keep ignoring the Rain Cloud. It is just definitely the right thing to have done there. Let's get a cow to act for like a little bit of a rain cloud for us. It's like a very localized rain cloud. Okay. Alright. This area could be pretty hard. Just because we don't really have much damage and we also didn't take damage stats. Nope, never mind. It's year 1. I thought even despite being year 1, this would be a bit quick, but nope. Okay. See, I was specifically trying to fire at the cat first there, but the homing kept trying to pull it back towards the bunny instead. Just another reason why I say homing is actually a downgrade that they keep selling me for upgrade money on this gun. That said, the base gun is good enough that I will still take it with the possibility of downgrading it. It's just I wish I didn't downgrade it occasionally, you know? Psychoactive Weeds is really good with crampons. It's just really nice to be able to step on all of the weeds in the area and get faster and faster as you do it and make the enemy bullets nothing, eventually. Also seems like there should probably be a second level of turret, because there's, like, more effective cows in this area. There's more effective pigs. There's more effective bees. Just, none of the, more effective turrets. It'd have to be, like, a level between a normal turret and, obviously, like, Curret. Because Curret is ridiculous. Okay, so we clean like half of this area. Let's get out of here. Alright, let's go for... Oh, wait, no, you came up, thank you. So gonna have to pop the rain cloud eventually. Let's... Like a tractor along this entire line. Like Attractor still gives a better chance for seed drops from those, is my understanding, than walking over it by myself. Great. Do that again. Should I wait for that to come up? It looks like it's about to, and it's got a bee trained on it, speeding up its speed, so yeah, sure, let's wait. Oh, thank you. Sunflowers and roses. I don't need to plant any of the roses right now. I'd like to plant the sunflowers, though. So, fine. Awesome. That'll do. That'll do. 36, sure. Yeah, no polygamy on sale. this is gonna be tragic. Absolutely tragic if the extra exploration I did on day one in order to find an extra rose resulted in us not getting the extra roses on day one, which resulted in us not getting polygamy, which resulted in us not getting the run. Just, I'm seeing the knock-on effects in advance, and I'm not liking them. Actually, we're about to have a season's end bonus. I'll just take one more of these, and then that's all my bridge repair materials purchased for the entire run. Let's actually start putting some mega crops down before I leave out. And finally, roses. Great. I mean, I guess I can also pull up the pineapples right now, so I might as well. I love that we'd explored only that left-hand side, so teleporting here was faster than teleporting back to the saved location. Okay, this is good. This is good and quite early. Harvest shield, turret growth, or a helpful worm. I mean, yeah, it's fine. They're not awful. They're just not really helpful. Maybe I should get more turrets at this point. Like, I have turret growth aura. I turned down Sprinklerhead very early on. That also, in retrospect, feels wrong. Sprinklerhead being turned down, as well as not picking up more turrets. But, you know, if I did one, I was going to do the other. Coffee cup there, because I also have ginseng. Now all I need is Bloodlust to have a ridiculous offensive potential. Now with all of those fertilized, let's go back to the north. I'm just looking at the amount of space that I have left to explore and the amount of roses that I currently have. I'm not seeing it. I'm just not seeing it come together. So not only am I going to have to account for this as well as I can, but it looks like I'm also going to need to be a little lucky. More than a little lucky to pull this off. Soul Crusher. Thank you for staying pretty far. Hey! You're staying pretty far away from me at most times, I guess. Yeah, I just walked straight into those. That one's on me. This round of damage is on me. I really should have done that earlier. It would have absolutely destroyed the boss. Alright. Now, let's pop some roses down. Shouldn't really matter. Probably not going to come up in time. Although we do have Harvest Moon, and there's a turret growth aura, and it's near that turret. We also have bees. A bee could turn around and start using it. Okay, maybe. Maybe. And, in fact, it is so. Let's take it before it decides that it shouldn't be and goes straight back into the earth. It's not a mechanic that's ever existed in the game, but why not? Why not be safe? And save ourselves against theoretical mechanics. Easy. And I guess we might as well put some turnips on the top line as well. Awesome. All right. Good end of season bonus, please. Polygamy's not up there, but there are good things, but I can't take them. That's the last time I can gamble right now. So we've got no roses from gambling either. No squirrel. Yeah, this is starting to feel like it's not actually possible. I'm gonna take a full upgrade of this and go explore the final 2 areas. Well, I'll finish the final area on top and then go for the final 2 areas. Alright. Yeah, considering how little exploration there is left to do, definitely gonna come back for this later and pick up the farming stats. Guess I'll take a turkey. I know I have crampon. Probably should have been the cow, right? Fine, we'll go for the cow this time. Could flamingo friends save us? Probably not. Rose bouquet? Also probably not. Both of them? Maybe. Maybe. That's a stats up. Well, we now have exactly 2 golden pupas left. So we are going to have to hope that they specifically have Rose Bouquet and the Flamingo friend. So I'll take Rusty Shocks. If nothing else, for the drone that we now have. Alright. There really can't be that many camps here, right? There's that one up here, and then top left, I think, has a camp left in it. Ooh, that was a nice 2 roses. Thank heck we came back in that way, otherwise I was almost certainly going to end up forgetting about that shrine. Ooh! Another... That's 4 roses in the space of a couple seconds there. Well, now I'm starting to feel a little bit more confident about it. Hard not to when you have 4 roses like that. Tear up all the terrain. Pop down that. Start raining on them. Alright. If I had more turrets, I could explore during the day. Oh, sorry, during the nighttime, rather. Although, I do have hogs. And I have noticed in the past that hogs, even in year 3... are so aggressive that oftentimes nothing can hit my plants, even if I want things to hit my plants. So you know what? I'm gonna go exploring. Gotta get it done eventually, might as well get it done now. Yeah, I'm not seeing any munching symbols. No one's munching a single one of our plants. Or if they are, they're getting one bite off and they're just getting knocked away very quickly. So I'll go Bubble Shield now. I don't have the horse, so there's no real reason for me to ever stop shooting. That is one thing. It'd be interesting if this game had, like, another gun, but the gun had ammo, so that you would have to fire it deliberately, but it was just more powerful as a trade-off for that. I don't know how you would keep managing ammo. I wouldn't want the ammo to be refueled at base, like water or anything like that, because then the gun is truly not effective. Nothing there either. Also, no more squirrel. Can the squirrel gun just not spawn in year 1? Because it's... I was about to say because it's a bad gun. But I can't say that anymore. It's not. Ah. At least I'll always have the butcher's cleaver to call a bad gun. You'll always have the cleaver. Round out the bottom of the map there a little bit. I mean, I do have an anem... Yeah, you know what? I'm just going to pop the Atomicrops scroll away. I was thinking for a while of just getting one of our mega trees down. If we get one more tree in this area as well, by the way, then that'll be a mega peach tree also. Without a watering tractor even. It's possible this drops the peach tree. It did not. It gave us a sunflower. Thank you, Doomshroom. Extremely valuable. Love clearing camps in a matter of seconds. Remember when I said I was going to get more turrets? And then I got a hummingbird instead? I do, because it happened like just a couple seconds ago. There he goes. Yeah, very few of these camps are dropping roses. We're getting not much rose luck. I guess some of these are up. I'm also going to pop the tractor down in this direction, and I will stay because one more sunflower still means a lot to us. Never mind. We probably only really have time to come over here and... Huh. Weird. Somehow missed that. We probably really only have time to come over here, open the gate, and then basically go back, but I would really like if I could get a rose before leaving. And we did. Great, because that now means I've got all the mega roses down. Alright. Finish those. Let's start the sunflowers down in this bottom corner, and then we'll go to the rarer crops that we're holding. Sunflower gets prioritized just so that I don't accidentally run out of fertilizer at some point. It means that I don't have to focus constantly on holding that 50. Oh, there we go. I worry a little about psychoactive weeds occasionally, just because the slowing down and then speeding up of enemy bullet speed can be a bit dicey. Let's finally pop a turret up there in the top left. And yeah, we pretty much just tread water until the next season now. Might as well still throw as much fertilizer as I can on these. I don't know, maybe that extra final gamble is going to be enough. Alright. Also run this along the bottom line, I think. Sunflower, 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 sunflower. Hey, we did get the sunflower. I just didn't notice myself picking it up. Awesome. $62.14, not bad. I'll take stats. I can't buy that many things from them because I still need them to offer things throughout the rest of the game. Also, damn it! Can I get a squirrel? Please. I keep asking. I feel like I asked nicely the first couple times. Now I have to ask exasperatedly. I don't have to worry about whether or not I'm going to meet my season's bonuses. I just am. Here. 8. Good. Let's go down from this corner. Perfect. And heck, we'll even go for the 10 down there as well. I mainly do that just because I know that it's not going to take us the full day to explore this whole area with toxic spores. Farming stat up over companion planting. I'm just making bad choices here constantly, but I do like the idea of stacking my farming stat as high as I can. Alright. Another 3 from that. Even in year 1, did you just see that enemy? Yeah, neither did I. Thank you for the extra rows there as well. Chicken Calicrane Trophallaxis. I'll take Trophallaxis. And the hearts from the trader. I think I've seen 2 flamingo camps in the same area before. I would like to see it again. Hint, 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 hint game. Alright. Fine. Exploration's almost done, and I am gonna be like 30 short. Gotta get the golden cube before we leave. Gotta get the storm cloud. And then I'm gonna teleport back manually. Just waste a little bit of the boss's time here. Great. Oh, the root soldiers are already giving you absolute work in your load-in screen? Oh, McDonald's. Buddy. I don't think you cut out for this. Rain cloud down at the end, so the plants know I'm serious. Yeah, we've got enough turkeys at this point that we're just not really going to have any access to the water refractor to do anything. I've also got enough earthquake trolls that I don't even need to really walk over my whole camp. Just need to harvest as much as possible before we go for the next one. Okay, looks good. Harvest it all. Love it. Honestly, there is a not insignificant chance that some of these come up before we even get home. The broccoli is always pretty quick. I'm thinking more like some beans, though. Okay. Oh! We got one of the turnips. Turnips are notoriously slow. Yeah, so I feel like that definitely ended up filled. Nice. Let's also start patching up gaps in here as well again. Okay, I'm starting to run out of Anemocry scrolls, and obviously I'm not going to have the ability to get a ridiculous amount of Anemocry scrolls anymore because of the whole, you know, no more well, there's very little exploring left to do. There is still more exploring to do over in that previous area. Just very little of it. Can't take either of those. I would love to take the speed one. Should I might take it later. Hey, speaking of speed, take that one for a little bit more. $1,900. Still no roses from gambling. It's fine. Squirrel launch up. Mega upgrade. As much as I would love to take that gourd and even laxatives, it's just I need both of you to still offer me things. Also, wait, never mind. I can't. Yeah, because I couldn't marry more people, I'm not going to be able to refresh these. Which means I have only one season, and yeah, I don't have enough time to marry everyone anymore. I would have needed polygamy earlier. That said, I also definitely don't have enough roses to marry everyone. Right? 5 more for you. 4, 5, 5. Well, 5 more for you. Sorry, 10 more for you. 4, 5, 5. So 14 more for you. 24 to marry these two. And then there's 2 more after that, and both of those need 17. So that's another 34. So it's another 48. And we have 33 in bank, and we're holding, you know, if I eke out 1 extra rose somewhere in the explorations, then I'm holding 43. 43, 58. That's 15 short. I think the important thing about this is that it cannot be done in every run. It just can't. Unfortunately, because it's such a singular focus, and it's very instructive as to how you have to play for the run if you want to try for it, that's a bit of a problem for us. So I just have to go for it every run until I get it, and just recognize that a lot of those runs through no fault of my own, although some of them through fault of my own, totally agreed. I don't mean to say that there is no failure on my part whatsoever. I'm just saying that no amount of success on my part in some of those runs will make them work. Sadly. Definitely the Anemocry breeze there. Wait, we just cut up from that side, so we're going up this way. Thank you for the speed. Okay, with 2 speed upgrades and a speed shroom, now I'm starting to... Now I understand this game a little more. Now it feels like Atomicrops. Which is like further proof in the thing that I was saying before, which is the stress of playing this game is a huge selling point of it. The feel of that stress. Stress isn't always exclusively negative. Tension, suspense, that's the kind of stress. It's very positive here. All right. Let's also get down a mega date tree. I'm actually only two trees off. 2 banana trees off. Getting all of the different mega trees as well. Yeah, I'm gonna use that as a sub goal so I have something else to aim towards. Don't get me wrong, I'll still leave myself space to, you know, pumpkin and sunflower. I probably should have used the anemocries that I picked up before I did this, though. Yeah, that definitely seems like it would have been the right idea. Oops. Alright. Oh, got an extra rose out of... Hey! Got an extra rose as well as an extra banana tree out of that. Come on, one more banana tree. Because again, like, you know, no matter the amount of roses that I end up getting, I didn't get polygamy in time. I'm pretty sure, yeah, because even if I bought all of their stuff and made them go away, they would stay there. And even if they did not stay there, right, and they did go away, then I wouldn't be able to get them back and marry them. So there's just no way that without... So that... Oh, wait. Does that mean that before the 3rd season, I need polygamy? Yeah. So I have to marry 2 in that season. Dang. It's a bit of a problem. Use even more terrain expansion there. Unfortunately, it didn't expand it in ways that will actually let me mega crop anything. Rough. We still get to hold the squirrel gun for another day. I guess we'll see what we can do with it. Thank you for the mega cropping space. We haven't got a golden pupa from the south. How'd that happen? Usually the south is the area that I fail to clear the entirety of. Don't know what the cause is, but it just does often happen to be the south that I think I've cleared, regardless of whether or not I have. So many tractor charges down here. If I had a megaton tractor, I'd be really going off right now. Alright. I mean, this is... Is this where you find banana? This might be where you find banana. If it is, I just want to stay here and use the squirrels. Oh! Found you. No golden pupa from... So there's another one. Or I got brought back, or I accidentally left a golden pupa to despawn previously. Which is possible, but that's gonna make me real sad. Oh no. That's looking more and more likely. Please. There's just one lone camp around here I missed. Something like that. Come on, game. Don't tell me that I did miss the golden pupa before. I mean, it doesn't matter. Again, I didn't get polygamy in time, and it's not like the golden pupa can give me polygamy. But also, we have been very extraordinarily light on roses. While we have had sudden spurts of getting extra roses, it's not made up for the broad lack of roses this exploration. you for the extra rows there. I think I've now gotten 3 from the squirrel launcher, and I've only had it for 2 days. I think playing on Rye is definitely correct, so that I can have the squirrel launcher for twice as long. I think that will be absolutely key to doing this. Like, sure, you might be able to do it as other characters, but Rye will be able to do it easier. So I guess not key, right? Anyone? Didn't figure out ever who was actually eating all my food. Also, the days feel like unnaturally long now. I know, I'm just used to Robusta. It's just weird to have the pace change so much. Years, day length, enemy speed, own move speed, growth speed of plants as well. Although that's highly variable across the 3 characters, obviously, because you've got Lavender, who does just have a straight up plants grow 20? I think it's 20% faster. Alright. No polygamy on offer. All right. Yep, we're officially no longer going to be able to marry anymore. Well, actually, no. I could get a season end bonus of polygamy, but then I'm never getting another refresh. So yeah, it's over. Been over for a while, but I've been constantly aiming at longer and longer shots. And those longer and longer shots are not coming back for us. I'm gonna take the sniper rifle with full upgrades. And I'm also just going to go south and continue exploring to try and find mushrooms. More trees, rather. So I'm not looking for unvisited camps. I'm just looking for enemies. And unique area enemies in particular would be nice. It's like roaches are not unique. That camp was, though. Ladybugs are unique, but I don't think they have a seed drop rate. In fact, I don't think roaches do either. Okay. Yeah. Area is completely empty. The occasional roaming enemy, but that's not going to be enough to farm a pretty rare drop out of. Obviously, Bison are a really good way to deal with it, but can't really summon hordes of Bison at will, unfortunately. Hordes of Bison at will? Dang. Last time I said that, they were immediately summoned. I was just testing. Just making sure. I guess I should also backtrack occasionally, because enemies might be following me for quite a while. So that's just my companion killing one for me. The ladybug. Nope. I mean, I guess, you know, go to the further south area, because that still gives the same tree. I was about to say that still gives banana, but I'm still not entirely certain this is the area that gives you bananas. Alright. So I went for the sniper rifle specifically because I should have the ability to crit the enemy ridiculously. possibly skipping one of their invincibility phases if I crit them enough. Alright. There's another crit, but I think the crits are not really having the ease of doing that I was expecting. Yeah, just due to the fact that we have no fighting stats. So they're critting a lower amount of damage. Alright, fine. Get that one rose planted. I guess we might as well get the sunflower planted and fertilized. Even pop a Anemocry. This is all going to come up at the end of today, and then as soon as I get to the next season, all I really have to do is pop another Anemocry, pop a Rain Cloud, wait for a couple seconds, and then win. Corpsicopia final boss is not very intimidating. At least in year 1. I didn't necessarily find it intimidating any of the higher years either. But especially as Robusta, I can see how it would be a real pain in year 10 with the amount of stuff on the screen. Come on, anyone got a banana for me? It's one tree. Dang it. All right, yeah, we'll be short on the 4 world trees. All right, now that all that's up, let's go for that. Start a rain cloud. Also got decent, not decent spread on the auras. We should get one of those auras down on the south side. Okay, so ultimately, how many roses was I off? 10 to marry each of you, so 20. And then I have the ability to marry 1, so 3, 14. I was 14 roses off, ultimately. 14 roses and 1 polygamy. Alright, now that we have that fully upgraded as well, I'm just gonna go back and... Rose? 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 Nope. Okay, never mind. No roses whatsoever from gambling. I don't want to anchor to the first result I got from gambling for roses, which was I got 2 roses very quickly, because that does seem quite lucky. But also not getting one over the course of, was that like 20 different gambles there? That seems pretty unlucky. I kind of want to wait for all of them to be ready to harvest, rather than just most. Nice, so that we can confirm it. Yeah, that one's not really got a score whatsoever, so just gonna go back out to this screen. And you know what? I think we'll save our 72 rather than buy more cats, because we really need to increase the capacity of this and then spam out a bunch more cats. Sure, they might be low tier, but all cats are beautiful. My name has been Rhapsody. The name of the game has been Atomicrops. The playlists are in the description down below with all of my content, past, present, and future. And hopefully we'll see you next time.